Hey guys, this is Mehmood Sheikh, and from past few tutorials I am working on a video tutorial series of developing employee management system using PHP MVC Framework Codeigniter and CSS HTML Framework Bootstrap. In my last video I completed the functionality of displaying the records in a table and putting a pagination below the table. Okay, see here there are some mistakes are showing here, so let's solve it. Okay, we need to go to our dashboard here. Okay, here I should this open tag and let's see, refresh it. Okay, now it's displaying correct. Okay, here there is one more error displaying beside pagination. So open, close, open. Now that error is not showing here. Okay, now let us go back to our home page. Okay, and now I'm going to discuss on how to create this view employee page. Okay, whenever I click on this view employee link, I should display only the list of employees, not the admin. Okay, here in this list I am getting admin also, but I don't want this admin record to be displayed whenever I click on this view employee. With the name itself, view employee is showing. We should see only employees. Okay, so let's go there to view employees. Make it as employees list. Okay, now we need to create a controller. Let us check once again. Okay, whenever I click on this view employees, it's showing some errors like page not found, because we need to create an employee list function inside employee controller. Just copy it and come inside employee controller, public function employee list. Okay, now we need to create a view to load from here. Okay, so let's create a view, new file, save it as employee list.php. okay, here we need to call the same code whatever we have written for our dashboard. Just copy the code from dashboard.php view, copy, press Ctrl C and come over here inside employee list.php and paste it here. And let's go to employee controller and call that view, load view employee list. Okay, refresh. Employee list. Okay, now I'm loading the employee list view. Here it's showing some errors because those variables are not set. That's why it's showing some errors. Okay, let us go here and here, and for this we need to write a query to get all the records of employees from our database. So let's go to our database model to write down the query. We need to create a function here, public function get employee list. Okay, here we need to copy the same query. Okay, here user ID, name, username and role name, and selecting from users, and I am joining it with the user role table with the ID of user role ID equals to users.user role ID, and inside where clause where I'll be passing an array where users.user role ID equals to 2. Okay, here I am joining two tables, that is users and user role ID, because here if I show you guys here, users, here to display the employee list I want to match this user's role ID. Okay, I want to get all the users who have the user role ID 2, that is employee. So from here I am matching user role ID 2 with user role tables ID. Okay, that's why I am joining two tables, because I am mapping between ID of user roles and user role ID of users. So now okay, then result. Okay, it will return the result from here to our controller. So let's go to employee controller, and here we need to call our model. Okay. Just before that, let's check our query whether I'll be able to get the data from this query or not. $query. Okay. Employee list. Okay. No records found, notice result. Okay, let's first call the model. This load model queries, and this queries, then get the function, copy, paste it here. Now just store the result in a variable, cut it out from here and paste it in our controller. We have to paste it. Let us see. Okay, now I am getting the records of all my employees. Copy. Okay, now you can see in this result set I am not getting the admin record, because here in my query I am matching with users.user role ID equals to 2. I am getting the records of only those users who has the user role ID 2, that is employee. Okay, let us come here and delete this and pass it here. Result result. Okay, now I have passed the result, all the information inside my employee list view. So let us check here. Okay, now I have all my code set up in my employee list because I have copied the entire code from the dashboard view. So I should get the result. Yes, I have got the records displaying in my table. Here I am not getting the admin because I am fetching only the employee records. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, let's add one more. Okay, now if I click on view employees, I will get 6 records of employees. Okay, now we can put an pagination for this, the way we have done for our dashboard. See, the way we have done it for our dashboard, we can set up a similar pagination for our views, for our employee results also. Okay, so I hope you have got understood the concept here. So what I did is I just created, whenever I click on this link, I have called one controller. See, in dashboard, whenever I click on this employee list, I have called a controller called employee, and inside employee I have called a function called employee list. From here I have called our model, which is get employee list. Get employee list, here I have joined two tables to map between user role ID and user and ID of user role, and from here I am sending the results to my employee controller. Here I am getting the result and I have sent it to my view, and here inside my view I am getting the result and displaying it in my table. Okay, now let us work with our pagination. Okay, here in this controller we need to paste the same code whatever we have used for our dashboard controller. What I'll do is I'll just copy this code, copy, and come to our employee here, and I'll paste it here. Nation. Okay, /employee list, and we will even could change this here with an URL name of employee /employee list. Okay, here per page 5 records and total number of get number of employee rows. Okay, I think get employee numbers. Okay, because here we need to count the number of employees that are present in our database, and the rest of the things will be the same. And here we need to pass config array, config per page, and our URL segment, this URI this one, copy, and paste it here. Okay, save it. Okay, now we need to create one function to get the numbers. Copy, paste it here. Same code I need to copy and paste it here. Get num employee numbers. Okay, what is the function? Let us see here. Copy and paste it here. Okay, copy this. Okay, here we now with this function we are sending the count of all the records with a designation of employee from here to our controller, to our employee controller. Okay, and we need to pass here this limit. We need to pass this config per page and URL segment to our query here, the way we have done for this. Exactly the same way we need to do here. Okay, copy this. I have done this complete process of displaying a pagination in my last video. So if you are getting any confusion how I am doing it, just refer to my last video where I have explained everything about how to create a pagination. So now okay, we need to display this echo this pagination create links. With this we will be able to display our pagination. Now refresh. Okay, unexpected closing square bracket employee controller 58, employee controller 58. Okay, okay, let us see the employees. Okay, now we are able to display our employee list with the help of a pagination. Okay, now pagination is working also for our employee views. And if I click on, if I go to my dashboard, here I'll be displaying all the users including admin also. And if I click on view employees, here I'll be displaying only the employees, not the admin. See, okay. I will explain once again. In this video I have started by creating a page for our view employees. Whenever I click on this view employee, a different function inside an employee controller will be generated. Here you can see, whenever I click on this link employee list, the control will transfer to the employee controller where it will call this function employee list. Here I will be calling our view employee list, and with the help of our database queries, and for that we need I had created a function get employee list to get all the records, all the employee records, all the records that have the designation as employee from the table, and from here I return those records to this employee controller. Here I got all the data, and I send that data to my employee list, and here I display that data inside my table. And after that I created another function where I will be counting the number of rows that are present inside our database that belongs to employee who has the designation as employee, and I return the number of rows from here to our controller employee. Here I get that count total rows, and all this code I just copied and pasted from my last video tutorial, and I passed the config array here, that is per page and the segment URI. So by doing this I successfully displayed a pagination here for my employee list. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video tutorial. I hope you got some useful information from this video. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in my next video.